using now out to test the sound every time because when it went wrong. Okay, is the sound working? Yeah. Okay, is the sound working? Nice. Okay, good evening, guys, and welcome to this evening's yoga class. For those of you that haven't practiced with me before, my name is Emma, or the Strong Yogi, and for those of you that have practiced with me before, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. So we're going to be going through a Vinyasa flow this evening. So Vinyasa flow is all about connecting your breath with your movement. So I'll be telling you to inhale and exhale, but if I don't tell you to inhale and exhale, please don't forget to breathe. So just take this practice to your own level. If you need to rest at any point, then you're just going to come into your child's pose. So that's from your tabletop position. So your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. You're just going to sink those hips backwards and rest the forehead to the mat. So that's your child's pose. And then similarly for your downward facing dog, that's a resting pose. From your tabletop position, you're going to tuck the toes under and you're going to lift the knees, raise the hips to the sky and gaze towards the belly button. So those are your two resting poses, but by all means take any other pose that you might like. If you need to come out of one of the poses, that we are in. Just be mindful of any injuries you might have or any pain in your body, any tight areas. I can't see you, so yeah, if anything doesn't feel right, then just come out of that pose, take a resting pose, or take any other pose that you're familiar with. And also, I'm not playing any music, so if you want to play music in the background, then feel free to put some music on to flow to. And I will stop talking and let's get started. So we're going to start in a nice comfortable seat today. So if that's cross-legged for you, then brilliant. If you struggle to bring your knees down in a cross-legged position, you can always sit on something like a block or a book just to raise those hips upwards, just to let those knees drop down a little bit further. Nice. So from here, we're just going to draw our hands together at heart center in prayer position. Push those thumbs into the sternum and bow that chin downwards towards the chest. And we're going to close those eyes, lengthen the spine. And we're just going to slow down that breath. So let's take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. And just continue with that breathing pattern, nice slow inhales and exhales. And as you inhale, feeling that chest rise, breathing in new energy. And as you exhale, feeling the chest fall, emptying out the lungs, letting go of any negativity, anything that no longer serves you. Inhaling, feeling the chest rise. Exhaling, letting go of the day thus far. And as you breathe, just notice how you feel and just bring yourself into the present moment. So just be still, be at one with your mat. Nothing else around you matters. Nobody around you matters. Just be still on your mat in this moment. Just think about yourself, your breath, and your movements. And this time we're going to take a nice deep inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that breath in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time we'll inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Letting everything go. Return to your normal breathing pattern. And just bring those palms down to your knees. You can keep those eyes closed or you can blink them open and just lift your gaze, lift your chin from your chest. From here, we're going to take a nice deep inhale, raise those shoulders up towards the ears. And open your mouth with a nice big sigh. Exhale, drop the shoulders. And again, inhale, lift those shoulders. Almost creating tension, thinking of something that you want to let go of. And exhale with a nice big sigh, let it go. And we'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift. Exhale. This time, inhale, lift and hold. For 3, 2, 1. Nice big exhale, let it go. Inhale, we're going to raise those hands to the sky, reach those fingertips up nice and tall, pull all of the fingers away. The arms are beside the ears, open the chest, open the heart, push the shoulders backwards. Nice, and exhale, cactus those arms. Push the shoulders, push the elbows backwards, push the chest forwards. Maybe you want to gaze slightly upwards, draw the crown of the head up as you push down with your sit bones grounded into the mat. Inhale here, and as we exhale, we're going to keep that chest nice and open, and we're going to hinge over towards our right hand side. Inhale here, exhale, inhale, come back to center, exhale, hinging over towards the right, draw that belly button inwards, keep that chest open, we don't want to round forwards. Inhale here, exhale, push those shoulders back. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale here. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Exhale, we're going to draw those hands behind us, interlace the fingers, push the palms together. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, push those hands upwards, open the chest. Gaze slightly upwards if you can. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you can push a little bit further. Inhale. And exhale. From here, you're just going to bring your hands to your waist on the right hand side. So both hands come to the waist. And use your right hand, we'll go to the right side first. Use your right hand to pull your left hand a little bit further over. And you're just going to gaze over that left shoulder. Nice. Take a nice deep inhale here. Keep that spine nice and long. Pull the belly button inwards. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, release those hands, come back to center. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, just drop those arms by your side. Nice. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Exhale, those hands come behind us, interlace the fingers, push the palms together. Inhale, exhale, push those hands up. Open the chest, gaze slightly upwards, hold here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, as you exhale, this time the hands come to the left side of the waist. Use that left hand to pull that right arm around. Take a nice deep inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, gaze over your right shoulder. Hold here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Inhale, exhale, come back to center, release the hands. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, drop those hands down to your side. From here, we're going to take those legs out nice and long in front of us. Point those toes towards the sky. And we're going to keep that spine nice and long. Just place your palms by your side. And just bow your chin downwards towards your chest. So a nice stretch for the neck there. Inhale, reach those toes up long. Exhale, bend the toes. Inhale, reach the toes long. Exhale, bend those toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Keeping that belly button drawn inwards. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just do one more. Nice. And once you've done that, we're just going to bring the sole of the right foot to the floor, put a bend into that knee. And we're going to interlace the fingers behind the right thigh. Lengthen that spine, take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, lengthen the leg. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. Engage that core. Inhale, bend. This time, exhale, we're going to lengthen and hold. Maybe you want to remove the hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that foot to the mat. From here, you can take the side of your right foot with your left hand and just bring your right hand behind you. And you can either just lift that knee, hold here, and gaze over your right shoulder, or you can lift that leg all the way up and gaze over that right shoulder. So we're going for a little twist here. So take a nice deep inhale. Draw that belly button inwards. Exhale, twist, gaze towards the back of your mat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, place that foot back down to the mat, come back to center. Just drop that knee out to the right hand side, bring the sole of the foot to the inside of the left leg. Inhale, we're going to reach those hands to the sky. And as you exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forwards. Keep that spine nice and straight, and you're going to gaze towards your toes. You can put a bend into your left knee here if you like to bring that torso down towards the thigh. And hold here, inhale. And exhale, so releasing tension with that out breath. Trying to bring the chest down a little bit further. So often people try and get their forehead to their knee and they sacrifice their form, so they start rounding the spine. So the aim is to get the chest down first. So draw the chest downwards. Keep that head lifted, gaze towards the toes. Take a nice deep inhale. And a nice complete exhale, nice. Inhale. And exhale, bring it back up to center. Bring that knee back upwards. And we're going to take another twist. So put that right hand behind you. Inhale, raise the left fingertips to the sky. Gaze upwards, lengthen, open the body. And as you exhale, twist around to your right hand side. You can either hug that right knee in with your left hand, or you can place the left arm to the outside of the right leg, pushing against the leg to take that twist a little bit deeper. Hold here, draw that belly button inwards, open that chest. Imagine that string on the crown of your head pulling you upwards as you ground downwards through your mat. Hold, inhale. Exhale, point those left toes to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, release that pose. Take the right leg out nice and long. Roll the shoulders backwards. Nice, and roll the shoulders forwards. Perfect. And we're going to take the other side. So bring the sole of the left foot to the floor, bend that knee, interlace the fingers behind the thigh. Keep that chest open, the spine nice and long. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale, lift that leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. This time, exhale, lift and hold. Release those hands if you like for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower that foot to the floor. Take hold of the outside of the left foot with the right hand. Place the left hand behind you. You can either just put a slight bend into that knee, just lift the foot, gaze over your left shoulder, or you can straighten that leg out nice and long. Inhale and exhale, gaze over that left shoulder. Point the right toes towards the sky. Draw that left leg upwards, but keep that spine nice and long so you don't want to round through that spine or start bending backwards or sinking backwards towards the mat. Hold here. Feeling that twist in your spine. Inhale. Exhale, gazing towards the back of your mat. Inhale. And exhale, let's release that pose. Put the sole of the foot down to the mat. Drop that knee out to the left-hand side. Bring the sole of the left foot to the right thigh. Nice. Keeping those hips square to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, hinging at the hips, folding over that right leg, gazing towards the toes, bending that right knee if you need to. And holding here, inhale. And exhale, melting into the pose. Inhale. Exhale, remembering aiming for the chest to come down first rather than the forehead. Inhale. Exhale, sinking a little bit deeper. Nice. Inhale one more time. Exhale, walk those hands back up to center. We're going to bring that knee back inwards. Place the sole of the foot to the floor. Place the left hand behind us. Inhale, raise the right hand to the sky. Look up, open the body. Exhale, twist to the left hand side, either hugging that left knee with the right hand or taking the right arm to the outside of the left leg. Gazing to the back of your mat over your left shoulder, drawing that belly button inwards, engaging the core. Inhale. Exhale, pushing into the pose, twisting a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, come back to center. From here, we're just going to bring the right leg in to meet the left. Hug both of those knees into the chest. And from here, so straighten that spine, engage the core. You're just going to try and lift those feet off of the mat so you're only on your sit bones. And just hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those feet to the mat. And we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Let those knees drop out to the side. Coming into our bound angle pose. Lift the chest. Lift the spine. So holding onto those toes and pushing those knees downwards. So maybe you want to flutter those knees up and down. A nice opening for the hips here. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Try not to round through that spine. Inhale, and if you like, as you exhale, you can add a little forward fold, remembering that the chest comes down first rather than the forehead. Hold wherever you can. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, release the pose. Cross those legs. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, place those palms to the mat. We're just going to roll all the way over onto our knees, coming into our tabletop position. Wrists are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Inhale, gaze upwards, arch that spine. Exhale, chin comes to chest, around the spine, really pushing into the mat, drawing that belly button inwards. Inhale, look up. Nice. Exhale, chin to chest. Rounding through that spine, really feeling it in your shoulder blades. Inhale, look up, arch the spine. Exhale, chin comes to chest, round that spine. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Nice. From here, just come back to a neutral spine. And we're going to take that right foot off of the mat, put a bend into that right knee so the sole of the foot is facing upwards. Inhale here and exhale. As you inhale, reach those right fingertips forwards and hold. Engage that core, hips are square to the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, reach that left hand around and take hold of the right foot. Push into the left hand with the right foot and gaze over your left shoulder. Try and look at your right toes. Adding a little twist to this pose, really push into it. Create that little arch with your back. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale, exhale, release the pose. Shake those hips from side to side. Maybe you want to come down onto your elbows and just roll those wrists out if that's what you need. Just take a moment here and then we'll come back into our tabletop position. A nice neutral spine, making sure those wrists are under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. Draw that belly button inwards, almost tuck that tailbone under. We're going to inhale, put a bend into that left knee, the sole of the foot faces towards the sky. Inhale here, check your form, engage the core. And exhale. Inhale, reach that right hand forwards. Hold here, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, as you exhale, that right arm reaches around, the right hand takes hold of the left foot, and you're going to push into your right hand with your left foot, creating a little back bend, gazing over your right shoulder. Try and look towards the left toes. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, release the pose. Shake those hips from side to side, dropping down onto your elbows if you like, and just rolling through those wrists. Nice. And then just coming back into that tabletop position. And from here, we're going to inhale, reach that right hand up towards the sky, gaze towards that hand. And exhale, we're going to thread it through to the left-hand side. We're not going to hold here. We're going to inhale, reach back up. Exhale, threading it through to the left. Inhale, reach. Push that right shoulder back. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach. Exhale, threading it through. This time we're going to inhale, reach and hold. Gazing upwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, thread it through. Drop that arm all the way down to the mat. Rest the right cheek to the mat. And that left hand can either stay where it is or you can inhale, reach that hand to the sky. Exhale, take hold of your right thigh with your left hand and push that left shoulder backwards, creating a twist, opening your chest to the left side of your mat. And we'll just hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release the left hand. Push back up into your tabletop position. And just shake those hips from side to side. Roll those shoulders if you need to. And we'll take the other side. So as we inhale, we're going to reach the left hand upwards, gaze upwards. Exhale, thread the arm through to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread it through to the right. Nice. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, lift. Gaze upwards. Exhale, thread it through. This time we're going to inhale, lift and hold. Push that left shoulder backwards. You probably feel a little bit different on both sides. And we'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, thread that arm through to the right. Drop that arm down. Drop the left cheek to the mat. And you can either stay here or you can inhale, raise that right hand to the sky. Exhale, place that hand on the left thigh or as close as you can get it. And you're going to push that right shoulder backwards, opening that chest to the right hand side, feeling that twist, feeling that stretch in your shoulders. Inhale here and exhale. We'll go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release the right hand. Push back up into that tabletop position. And take a nice neutral spine position. Roll those shoulders backwards and forwards. Nice. From here, we're going to tuck those toes under. And we're going to raise those hips to the sky, taking our first downward facing dog of the practice. Really lift those hips to the sky, gaze towards your belly button. Melt that chest downwards towards the mat. So it doesn't matter if you can't get your heels to the floor here, just push into the mat with your hands, push into the mat with your feet, and just feel that nice stretch, that nice opening in your body. And whilst you're here, you can pedal through those feet if you like, so bend one knee, bend the other. Shake those hips from side to side, shake the head yes, shake the head no. Whatever feels good for you in your downward facing dog today, just do that. Just take a few moments just to stretch yourself out, iron out any tension in your body. Breathe through the pose, using your breath to create space, release tension. Do whatever you need to do here. Nice. And on your next inhale, you're just going to gaze forwards and we're going to bend those knees. And then as you exhale, push those hips back towards the sky. Nice. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, lift the hips. And one more time. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forwards, walk those feet forward to the front of the mat. Coming into your standing forward fold here. So take hold of the elbows with the hands, cross those arms over and shake from side to side, forwards and backwards. Just releasing any tension in that spine, feeling the lengthening. Bend those knees if that feels good here. Just let the crown of the head drop downwards towards the mat. Nice. Inhale here. And exhale. Feel the lengthening through the back of your legs. Hold and breathe. Nice. Inhale one more time. Exhale, place those palms to the mat or as close as you can reach them. Inhale here. And as you exhale, walk those fingertips around to the right hand side. Hold here. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you can walk them a little bit further. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, walk those hands back to center. Inhale here, exhale, walk them around to the left. And hold, inhale. Exhale, maybe you can take it a little bit further, feeling that stretch in the side of your body. Inhale, exhale, back to center. From here, we're going to inhale, raise those hands to the sky. And exhale, drawing energy inwards, bring those hands together at heart center. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards your mat. Inhale, come into a halfway lift, look up, lengthen that spine. Exhale, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, or if it's in your practice, you can jump back, high plank. Bend those knees, or come down, full chaturanga, or bend the knees, come down onto the knees, chest, chin. Inhale, take your upward facing dog, so we're on the palms of our hands, the front of our feet. Those hips are lifted. And exhale, tuck the toes, raise the hips to the sky, down dog. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees. You can either step, or if it's in your practice, you can jump to the top of your mat. Exhale into that standing forward fold. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards your mat. Inhale, take that halfway lift, look up, lengthen. Exhale, either jump or step the left foot, step the right foot back, high plank. Bend those elbows, keep them nice and close to your chest. Lower yourself down, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, take your upward facing dog, gaze upwards. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, nice. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, either jump if it's in your practice, or step the left foot, step the right foot forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards the mat. Inhale, take that halfway lift, look up, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back, high plank, bend those elbows, lower yourself down, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll hold, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, raise that right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring that knee to the left elbow. Hold here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, raise that leg to the sky. Exhale, face that foot back down to the mat. Inhale, raise that left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring the left knee to the right elbow. Hold here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, raise that leg to the sky. Exhale, place that foot to the mat. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, jump or step back to the top of your mat. Exhale into that standing forward fold. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Make sure those feet are nice and close together. We're going to inhale, bend the knees, raise the hands to the sky, tuck the tailbone under, lengthen the spine, chair pose. Arms are beside the ears. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, as you exhale, bring those hands together at heart center. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, twist to your right hand side, bringing that left elbow to the right thigh and gazing upwards over your right shoulder. Inhale here. And exhale. Really push into that thigh with the elbow. Twisting into the pose, twisted chair. Inhale here and exhale. As you inhale, ground through your right foot, lift up onto the left toes. Get your balance, take a nice deep inhale, and we're going to step that left foot back, coming into our twisted high lunge. Nice hold here, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, bring those hands together at heart center, taking the twist out of the pose. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky, gaze upwards, slight back bend. And as you exhale, just twist, pivot those feet around to come to the left side of your mat. So toes are pointing slightly inwards, heels are pointing slightly outwards. Those hands are raised towards the sky. Inhale. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze through your legs. Bring the crown of the head downwards towards the mat. And you want to bring those palms in between your feet here. Nice. So draw the crown of the head downwards. How close can you get the crown of the head to the mat? Take a nice deep inhale here. And a nice complete exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, walk those hands over to the right hand side. Place your left palm to your right foot. And inhale, raise the right hand to the sky, gaze upwards. Take that twist. Inhale here. Exhale, push that right shoulder backwards. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, come back to center. Inhale here, exhale, walk those hands over towards the left foot. Take hold of the left foot with the right hand. Inhale, raise the left hand to the sky, gaze upwards towards the left fingertips. Push the left shoulder backwards, hold here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, bring that hand back down, walk those hands back to center. Inhale, take hold of your waist. Exhale, stand up tall. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. As you exhale, pivot those feet back around into your high lunge. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, place those palms to the mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left. High plank. Lower yourself down, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, take that upward facing dog. Exhale, come into your downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, your choice, jump or step to the top of your mat. Exhale in that forward fold. And inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, drawing that energy inwards, bring those hands together at heart center, making sure those toes are nice and close together. Inhale, bend the knees, raise the hands to the sky, tuck the tailbone, lengthen the spine. Chair pose, gaze forwards, push those shoulders backwards. Draw that belly button inwards. Inhale here. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Inhale. Exhale, take that twist, this time to the left-hand side, pushing that right elbow into the left thigh, gazing up and over that left shoulder. In your twisted chair pose, draw that belly button inwards, engage the core. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, ground through that left foot, lift the right heel coming onto the right toes. Get your balance, engage that core. Inhale, as you exhale, step that right foot back. Coming into your twisted high lunge, push into the pose. Really push that chest open to the left-hand side. Gaze upwards, challenge your balance. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, come back to center. Inhale here. And exhale, sinking into that pose. Inhale, reach those hands to the sky. Exhale here. Inhale, exhale, bend slightly backwards. Inhale, exhale, pivot those feet around. Coming to the right side of your mat. Take a nice deep inhale here. And as we exhale, we're going to put a bend into the right knee, lunging over to the right hand side. You can come onto the ball of your foot here, or maybe you stay flat-footed. And you're going to come up onto your left heel, point those toes towards the sky, bring those hands to the mat, and really push the left leg away. So feeling a stretch in our hips, point those left toes upwards. You can either stay here with the palms on the mat, or maybe you can try and bring those hands together at heart center. Keep that spine nice and long. imagining that puppet string, drawing the crown of your head upwards as you're sinking downwards into your hips, feeling that stretch. Hold here. We'll take 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If your hands are together at heart center, you can keep them there or you can drop them down to the mat. And what you're going to try and do is straighten your right leg and just sink down into your left leg. So just try and do it in one swift movement. Nice. So coming onto your flat foot on the left hand side or your toes if you need to, and coming onto the heel of that right foot, pushing that right foot away, lifting the toes towards the sky. Maybe your hands are on the mat, that's absolutely fine. Maybe you want to bring them together at heart center for a little bit of a challenge. Hold here, inhale, exhale, and we'll take 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, keep the hands where they are. Exhale, straighten through that left leg, straighten the right leg, stand up tall. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, we're going to pivot back around into that high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, place those palms to the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Bend those elbows, lower yourself down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, jump or step to the top of your mat. Exhale into that forward fold. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards the mat. Inhale, take that halfway lift, look up, lengthen that spine. Exhale, step or jump back, high plank, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise that right leg to the sky. Exhale, step that foot forward to the front of the mat. Take the back toes to a 90-degree angle so the toes are pointing towards the long edge of the mat. Cartwheel those arms open. We're taking our warrior 2. So hips are square to the left side of the mat. That right knee is bent 90 degrees. The knees over the ankle. If that knee is sinking inwards, push it outwards. Gaze towards those right fingertips. Inhale here. And exhale. As you inhale, straighten that right leg. And then as we exhale, we're going to cartwheel those arms around. So the left hand is going to come to the outside of the right leg. And the right arm is going to point towards the sky. So this is our twisted triangle. So really push that right shoulder backwards and open that chest to the right side of the mat. Gaze towards the fingertips. Inhale here. And exhale. Maybe your hand is lifted slightly off of the mat. Just try not to, so you don't really want your torso to be facing towards the mat. You want it nice and open. Open the heart. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, as you exhale, pivot back around into your warrior 2. Inhale here, exhale, flip the right palm. Inhale, and as you exhale, slide the left hand down the back of the left leg. Reach the right hand upwards, gaze towards the palm of your hand. Sink into the pose, make sure that front knee is bent 90 degrees. Reverse warrior, inhale. And as you exhale, pivot all the way down, place the hands onto the mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left, high plank. Lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, raise that left leg to the sky. Exhale, step that foot forward to the front of the mat. Take the back foot to a 90-degree angle, toes point towards the long edge of the mat. Cut all those arms open, warrior 2. Nice, hips are square. to the right side of the mat this time. That left knee is bent 90 degrees, the knee is over the ankle. And if that knee is sinking inwards, push it outwards. One straight line from the left to the right fingertips. Gaze towards the left fingertips. Inhale here, engage that core. And exhale. Inhale, straighten that front leg. And as you exhale, you're going to cartwheel those arms around. The right hand comes to the outside of the left leg. Push those left fingers towards the sky. Gaze towards the left fingers, push the left shoulder backwards. Open that chest towards the left side of the mat. Try not to face that torso down towards the mat. Really push into your leg if you need to open that chest. Inhale here. And exhale. Twisted triangle. Inhale. Revolved triangle. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel those arms back open, bend that knee, warrior two. Inhale here, exhale, point the palm of the left hand to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, the right hand goes down the back of the right leg, reach the left fingers to the sky, gaze towards the left palm, making sure that left knee is still bent 90 degrees. Reverse warrior. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel those arms down to the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right high plank. Lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, jump or step to the top of your mat. Exhale into your standing forward fold. And inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Inhale, reach those hands to the sky. Bend slightly backwards. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, step or jump back, high plank and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, we're going to bend our elbows. We're going to lower ourselves down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming all the way down onto our stomachs. Bring those hands as wide as the mat here. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, lift that chest coming into your cobra. So maybe those elbows are slightly bent. We want to keep those hips to the mat. So this depends on the flexibility in your spine. Take it to wherever you can. So maybe those arms are straight. Maybe those arms are bent. If you've straightened those arms and your hips have come off of the mat like this, just put a little bend back into those elbows. And to deepen the back bend, you can gaze upwards, or to lengthen the neck, lengthen the spine, you can bring that chin to the chest. Hold here, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, as you exhale, draw that left shoulder inwards, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, drop that right shoulder inwards, gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, come back to center. Inhale here, exhale, push those hips backwards. Take your child's pose. Hips come down to the heels. And you can either reach those arms out long, you can bring them to your side, or you can place the elbows to the mat, bring your hands together in prayer position above your head for a little stretch to the triceps. Hold there, inhale. And exhale. If your mind's wandered, just bring it back to the present moment. Inhale. Exhale, walk those fingertips up towards your hips. Coming into a kneeling position. And then we're just going to swing those legs around to the front of our mat. Take those legs out nice and long. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Keep those arms beside the ears. Point the toes towards the sky. And as we exhale, keeping the arms beside the ears, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards those toes. Take this to wherever you can, and then drop the hands. Keep the torso where it is. So maybe the hands come to your feet, maybe they come to your shins, maybe you want to rest them to the side of your mat. But remembering here, chest comes down first. Gaze towards the toes and work on lengthening and sinking into this pose. So gaze is towards the toes. Toes are pointed upwards to keep those legs nice and strong, nice and engaged. Feel the stretch through the back of those legs. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, maybe you sink a little bit deeper. Nice inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, releasing tension, melting, sinking a little bit deeper into the pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, coming back up to center. Nice. Inhale, we're going to reach those hands forwards. And exhale for a count of 8. We're going to roll onto our backs for 8. 7, engage that core. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, just draw those knees into the chest, hug those knees inwards. And just rock from side to side, forwards and backwards here, just massaging that spine. Nice. And from here, just place the soles of the feet down onto the mat. Bend those knees, and you're going to cross your right leg over your left. Shift those hips a little bit over to the right-hand side, and drop those knees over towards the left-hand side. Take the arms and the gaze over to the right side to deepen that stretch. And just hold here in your spinal twist. So we'll hold for 5. With every out breath sinking deeper. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Raise those legs back to the center. Release the right leg from the left. Shift those hips back to the middle. And then we're going to cross the left leg over the right. Shift the hips over to the left. Sink the knees over to the right. Take the arms, take the gaze over to the left. Holding here for 5. Releasing any tension. 4. Breathing into the pose. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bring those legs back to center. Hug those knees into the chest. Nice. And you can either just stay here in your little ball, or maybe you want to take any other pose you might like right now. So maybe it might be a happy baby. Take hold of the outside of your feet. Draw those knees inwards towards your armpits. Maybe you want to lift those legs to the sky, point the toes, flex the toes, draw the legs inwards towards your chest. Wherever you need that stretch right now, maybe you need it in your hamstrings, maybe you need it in your hips, maybe you need it in your spine. Just take a moment here to make yourself feel complete. Move your body in a way that feels good for you. Nice. And when you feel ready, no hurry. Just drop those legs down to the mat. And I want you to reach your arms overhead. And you're going to take a nice big inhale. And you're going to reach your fingers and your toes away from each other.
So really pull your body apart, draw that belly button inwards. Take a nice big inhale, and we'll hold for 5, pulling everything apart. 4, 3, 2, and 1. With a nice big exhale, release. And let everything melt into the mat. Bring those hands by your side with the palms facing upwards. Drop those feet out towards the side. Close those eyes. It's time for Shavasana. And whilst you're here, just allow your breath to return to its normal pattern, whatever that is today. Just accept it and let it be. Your breath is perfect. To breathe is to be alive. Each breath is precious. And whilst you're lying here in this pose, just notice any tension in your body and just try to let it go as you sink deeper and deeper into your mat, feeling grounded, feeling heavy, feeling still, just allowing your body to rest and restore, using all the energy that you've just created wherever it's needed. Feel that energy in your body, the energy that you've created. Feel all the good that you're doing for yourself. And you can either stay in your Shavasana for a little bit longer. I encourage you to do so if you can, if you have time. Or if you want to end your practice with me here today, just start to wriggle those fingers and wriggle those toes. Bring movement back into your body. Gently rock that head from side to side. And hug those knees into your chest. And from here, roll yourself over onto your right hand side. Rest your head in your hand. And from here, with your eyes still closed, just gently push yourself back up into your comfortable seated position, how we started the practice, if you're ending the practice here today. Bring those hands together at heart center, push those thumbs into the sternum. Bow your chin downwards towards your chest. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Feel the chest rise. And exhale completely. And just take a moment here to notice how you feel. Notice any thoughts, any emotions that arise. And also just take a moment to give thanks to yourself. To be grateful for yourself and everyone who's shared this practice with you this evening. Or is going to share this practice with you. Take one more nice deep inhale.
And as you exhale, gently lift the chin, blink the eyes open with a nice big smile. Thank you for joining me this evening. I hope to see you all again very soon. Enjoy the rest of your evening or your day if you're catching up on this. Namaste.